Do you want a crystal clear windshield on your golf cart like this, but you have a dull yellowed scratched one like this? Well, I'm here to show you the complete install of this windshield that we bought from ENEKERP. Ours had been etched by sand, was very yellow, and we had to put a steel bar across the center for support because it was so floppy. There were countless places where when the lights would shine on it at night from other vehicles, it was really hard to see. So the first step was removing the old one, which was pretty straightforward. You'll see that the new windshield is completely covered in a film, which we decided to leave on until the very end. So the next step is to put these plastic edge pieces on, which we just pounded on with our hand, and then line it up on both sides with the posts. Those rubber pieces are quite stiff, which is a good thing. You want a nice tight fit so it's not jiggling. It did take a little work. Didn't require any special tools, just a little elbow grease to kind of pry them open a little bit and make them snap onto the post. There was no point in the whole procedure where it was required to have two people, but if you did have a second set of hands, it wouldn't hurt just to hold the other side while you're working on it. But my husband was able to do the whole thing by himself. So he's just snapping the second side onto the post and then attaching these rubber bushings with a long screw and a nut on the other side. And if you want to use a socket and a drill like we did, just note that it's in metric. The next step was to attach the rubber clips at the bottom, and they just go on by pressure. It was definitely tricky to get them through those holes, but we found that just pulling it a little bit with a screwdriver helped the two flanges to pop through. So now we have both hinges on, and the next step is the upper rubber clips, which again are just a little bit tricky to wiggle through, but I appreciate the fact that the rubber is thick and sturdy and not loose and floppy like our old ones were. So then we got the other side on, and now it's functioning. There are these butterfly clips that go on the inside of the two posts, and there is a left and a right. So make sure you have the correct one. Those foam pads that you see were from our old windshield, which, as I said, was quite floppy. We just decided to leave them because they're quite stuck. And then the fun part, removing the film. I did use a knife because the film was under those rubber clips. Of course, if you took the film off first, you wouldn't have that problem, but I do think it's better to keep it on just to avoid scratching it in the process. And voila, it is so crystal clear and just pristine. It's like you can't even tell it's there. I'm so excited about how much nicer this is going to be when we drive it, especially at night when there's lights reflecting off of it. It's strong. We took off that metal bar in the middle because this thing has no flex to it at all. It's an exact match for our cart. It fits like a glove and works perfectly. You have the option to fold the top part down, and it's held by those two rubber clips which hold it quite firmly. The whole assembly was very straightforward and required almost no tools at all. So we are very happy with this replacement product. I would highly recommend it. The whole procedure took about half an hour, and it's like having a brand new golf cart with a brand new windshield. So I hope that helps. Have a great day.